Hi, I'm Sandy Ray, founder of Sandra E. Ray CPA, where we alleviate financial headaches so that you can create a bigger impact. Today, I want to talk about philanthropy trends in 2024. With the Federal Reserve estimating an increase in GNP of approximately 3% for 2023, the outlook for 2024 giving is positive. Now that donors and philanthropists have more funds to give, we need to understand the thought processes behind giving and what is changing from previous years. So there's kind of two major areas I want to talk to you about today. The first one is technology, and the second one is relationships, kind of new school and old school kind of approach. So let's get into technology. It's no surprise that we've got an increase in digital philanthropy. Technology enables donors to contribute effortlessly without any issues, really easy peasy. So it's no surprise that digital giving is on the rise. Technologies that you may want to look into are crowdfunding platforms, blockchain-driven reporting, and virtual experiences. Donors also want a customized approach. They want the organization to be transparent. That's just expected, but they also want a personalized experience. Using AI can help you to tailor communications, and it is becoming more reliable and more cost-effective. Another technology trend has to do with sustainable practices. Donors are increasingly donating to organizations that aim to reduce waste, promote recycling, and support economic-friendly initiatives. Now, this may not be your mission, but there are still things that you can do to promote these things in your organization. Technology will not only help you in your practice of sustainability by reducing waste, but it will help you promote your efforts. And this will attract the socially conscious investors. Another area I want to talk about is philanthropy informed by data. Data analytics are playing an increasing role in philanthropic decision-making. Donors are using technology to measure the impact of their contributions. So we too need to refine our strategies based upon the data that we're collecting. Now I want to talk about building relationships, getting to know your donors and their priorities. We want to show them how you can be their partner in solving the problems that are important to them. Identify your mid-level and major donors and create a personalized engagement strategy. Some questions that you might want to ask them are, what are your two top philanthropic passions? When did you first get involved in our organization, and what connected you to us? What about our organization and our work makes you proud? And then another question could be, we're considering a new program to address XYZ issue. What do you think? Another relationship building tool is bringing back donor walls. These can be done virtually, obviously. Recognizing donors by giving levels and actually putting in the giving levels. We've kind of gotten away from the giving levels in fundraising. But this really celebrates the acts of the donors and their generosity. Providing naming rights for major donors. That's another way we can do this sort of recognition. And these efforts support a peer-to-peer fundraising among our large donors so that they're talking to their friends and increasing the awareness and the need for our organizations. Another type of donor I want to talk to you has been coined recently, giving circles. Now, these are where donors collaborate and pool their funds and make giving decisions together. Many times, these circles are administered by an investment manager. So, do we have relationships with these decision makers? What do we need to do? Who do we have in our donor database that's a giving circle? Do we need to be reaching out to them? So that's just a thing to watch out for in 2024 as more and more of these circles are popping up. The other thing I want you to watch out for is current events. Many times, as you know, current events will redirect philanthropic giving. We are living through right now what's happening in philanthropy based on the wars in Ukraine and Israel. And we know how quickly donors' priorities can change because of those types of emergencies. So what are we doing within our organization to address those priority shifts? Is this something that we can develop a program or a relief effort for? Or is this something that we're doing to support them, providing information? Maybe at this point in time, especially with the Ukraine war and any refugees, maybe we're supporting those people and we need to be letting our donors know that that's what we're doing. Another area I want to talk about is enhanced collaboration among nonprofit organizations. Donors are looking for us to collaborate with other nonprofits that complement what we're doing. This type of collaboration can exponentially increase our impact in our communities. And donors want to see that synergy when they invest in an organization. Well, it looks like 2024 is going to be a good year for donor giving and philanthropy, and we're all hoping that it will be. There are things that we can do in our organization to take advantage of this. Using technology to tell our story and personalize donor communications, and then building relationships with medium and major donors, very one-on-one, face-to-face type of relationships. I recommend a combination of the two strategies to build your donor base and increase the resources available to your nonprofit organization. I hope this was helpful for you today, and I want to thank you for joining me. Remember, creating a bigger impact starts with stopping the nonsense. If you're dealing with nonsense in your nonprofit organization, we'd love to help you cut through the noise.